watch the movie Dune?
Oh, yeah. Dune 1 or 2?
I want to bring in movie Mike. I watched the movie Dune. So Dune's Timothy Chalamet, and
I don't think that's how you say it.
Whatever. And he's like in the future, and he's like trying to save a planet or some crap. And so it's long. First of all, what'd you think of Dune, movie Mike?
I don't really like Dune. I love sci-fi, but it's so boring.
Okay, I got to be honest. I didn't watch the last 10 minutes of it. I watched 2 hours, and so I don't know how it ends yet.
Wait, why'd you throw in the towel?
Well, because I was on a plane and it was ending right when we were landing,
that makes
and I
sense.
never got back to the last 10 minutes. So I need to go to the last 10 minutes. I don't like it near as much as I thought I would.
No, that's the kind of movie I love.
Yeah, me too.
Futuristic, fighting, like that's all me. But I watched it. The first one, nothing happens. And then the second one, I didn't like it either.
Zendaya's in it.
She's in 1 too?
She's in 1.
Okay. You know, there's
One,
two
you said
Dunes.
1, 2. You mean 1 as well?
Is she in 1 as well?
Okay, so I'm going to give a Dune 95% review, 2.5 stars. No,
Dang.
2.5 sand.
Grains
Dunes.
of sand?
No. What is that?
Yeah, the
Air-
sand,
air
the water
currency?
in the sand.
What's
Something. Anyway, Dune.
Oh, boy.
Whatever. And I like that too. I couldn't.
It's like you almost have to be a different level of nerd, and I'm not quite there.
See, but I am about different things though. But Dune, 2.5 out of 5 magical sand.
Okay.
Eddie, what was the show you watched on Netflix about Robin Banks?
The best documentary I have seen in a long, long time.
They teach you how to rob a bank?
No.
Oh.
It's a story of a bank robber named Hollywood. They didn't know who it was, so they named him Hollywood. He robbed a bunch of banks in the early 90s in Seattle, and it's the whole story of how they robbed the banks.
He alive?
It's a story of how they robbed the banks.
Good for you.
And it is the story of the FBI trying to track them down and where they're going to hit next. Dude, it is unbelievable. And it's only an hour and a half. It's called How to Rob a Bank.
How to Rob a Bank.
Yeah.
And it's a documentary.
It's a documentary, and it's only an hour and a
I'm in.
half. It's amazing.
Rate it.
Oh, I'm going to give it 4.5 vaults out of 5.
Let's go. I'll be watching that one.
Wow.
Dude, it is so
I'll be
good.
watching that one. Morgan, did you start Sweet Tooth?
Yeah, I finished the whole first season. I am in.
I loved Sweet Tooth.
That's the hybrid baby boy with the antlers.
I can already feel your judgment.
Yeah,
I can feel your
yeah,
judgment.
That's it, though, Amy.
Because
No,
I'm like,
I'm just asking.
because I like the science fiction-y type stuff, and this is like kids are born differently. You what? Yes, Amy, it is. Don't judge me. I said I didn't like Dune, so I can be cool for a minute.
All I said was that's
you-
the hybrid baby boy with antlers.
But then you looked at me like loser.
You started laughing as you said, boy with antlers.
I loved Sweet Tooth because season 3 is now happening.
Yeah.
We just started it. What'd you think? What do you think?
Well, so I'm one season in, but this is the struggle I'm in because I'm new in a relationship, and I watched it with my boyfriend. But now I have to wait for him to watch season 2 and season 3, and he only watches like one episode at a time, a couple of days, and I'm a binger. I want to watch the whole thing right now.
Okay, explain to me. So you watch one together?
We watched the first season together.
Why
We had
can't
like
you
a
do-
weekend.
Why can't you do 2 together?
We can, but he goes at such a slow rate.
You can't make him binge with you?
No,
Or do you
he,
wanna watch
he
her on a
falls
weekday?
asleep.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the thing.
And I can't get. He's like, I gotta go to bed early. I'm like, no. We can watch like 2 more episodes.
Wow, 2. You went harder than 2.
I
Okay.
mean, I want to like binge. I could binge the whole, and I'd be done in a week.
I think there are certain shows if you communicate with your partner about, hey, this is our show, but this is a show I want to watch. So we cool to watch it on our own time. I think you can have about one of those every couple of months if you watch shows together. So I think, yeah, because I agree.
I mean, this is our
You
first one
shouldn't
watching
be
together.
punished. You shouldn't be punished because man in uniform is falling asleep. Maybe don't watch the show so late.
Well, we can't help it. He gets done with work. He's like back at like 6:30, and then it's
6:30.
you know.
Wow, that's late.
Well, if you work all day.
Isn't that normal?
and then
Yeah,
dinner.
that's pretty.
and then
normal. We have a different schedule.
6:30.
I would think you have whatever the rules are. You're establishing them now. That's why because it's a new relationship.
Yeah.
So if you're just totally catering to his sleep needs and you're gonna hold off the rest of your life.
I know this is our first one together, though. I have so many shows by myself. I'm like, no, you're on your own on the others. But this one we did start. He was the one who was like, you should watch this. You'd really like it.
So he's already seen it.
He had seen the first season. He hasn't
But
seen
that's
the other
probably
two.
why he's falling asleep then.
Yeah, but we started season 2, and he started falling asleep during those 2.
Hey, he must be old.
I think you. It's Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I think you establish the rules where every once in a while one of you can jump ahead, but only like one show occasionally.
I know that's you've seen the way that I can watch shows. Like we've talked about it. I can binge
You're
shows.
a great show watcher. Hey, one of the best show watchers I've ever seen.
So
one of the best
so
show watchers
fast.
I've ever seen. Sweet Tooth, did you rate it?
Oh, I give it 5 out of 5 chocolate bars.
Yeah, Amy, hater.
That's perfect.
Hey, Amy, hater.
Like the best show ever.
Wow.
It's not the best show
really
ever, but it's
good.
really good.
But that's
She gave
perfect.
it
Like
I would have
out
given
of
it four
five.
and a half out of 5.
Right.
Okay.
Because I love hybrid babies, apparently.
Then that's just season 1 with like 2 season 2 episodes. So I'm getting there.
It's a Bobby Bones show.